Here's an overview of major upcoming telescopes and observatories planned for launch or completion between 2025 and 2030, categorized by space-based, ground-based, and future concepts.
Space-based telescopes.
Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, Roman, launch 2027, NASA, purpose: study dark energy exoplanets via microlensing and infrared surveys. Features: wide field instrument with 100 times Hubble's infrared field of view.
Plato, planetary transits and oscillations of stars, launch 2026 ESA. Purpose: detect Earth-like exoplanets in habitable zones. Features: 26 cameras to monitor stellar brightness changes.
Ariel, or the Atmospheric Remote Sensing Infrared Exoplanet Large Survey, is set to launch in 2029 by the European Space Agency. Its primary purpose is to analyze the atmospheres of exoplanets. Ariel will focus on over 1,000 planets, ranging from gas giants to super-Earths. Sphere-X, the spectrophotometer for the history of the universe, is scheduled for launch in 2025 by NASA. The mission's goal is to map the sky in near-infrared light to study the origins of galaxies and cosmic inflation. Suntian, the Chinese Survey Space Telescope, is planned for launch between 2024 and 2025 by China. This co-orbital telescope, working alongside the Tiangong space station, aims to conduct wide-field astronomy. It boasts a resolution comparable to the Hubble Space Telescope, but with a field of view that is 300 times larger. Ground-based telescopes. Vera C. Rubin Observatory, LSST. Operations begin in 2025 in Chile as part of an international collaboration. The purpose? A 10-year survey of the sky for dark matter, dark energy, and transient objects. It features a 3.2 gigapixel camera, the largest ever built. Extremely Large Telescope, ELT. Completion is expected in 2028 under the European Southern Observatory in Chile. Its purpose is to study exoplanets, early galaxies, and black holes. The Extremely Large Telescope, or ELT, boasts some impressive features. It has a 39-meter aperture and uses adaptive optics to produce incredibly sharp images. Next up we have the 30-meter telescope, or TMT. This telescope is expected to be completed in the late 2020s, either in Hawaii or the Canary Islands, depending on permit approvals. It aims to provide high-resolution observations of the cosmic dawn and exoplanets. Finally, let's talk about the Giant Magellan Telescope, or GMT. Scheduled for completion around 2029 in Chile, this telescope will focus on analyzing the atmospheric chemistry of exoplanets and understanding galaxy formation. The Giant Magellan Telescope, or GMT, boasts 7 8.4-meter mirrors. Together they function as a single 24.5-meter telescope. Next up, the Square Kilometre Array, or SKA. Phase 1 operations are set to begin in 2028, with locations in both Australia and South Africa. Its primary mission is to study galaxy evolution, dark energy, and cosmic magnetism. The SKA features thousands of radio antennas stretching across entire continents. The European Solar Telescope, or EST, is set for completion in the late 2020s in the Canary Islands. Its main goal is to provide high-resolution solar observations, focusing on the study of magnetic fields and solar flares. Next we have the Indian National Large Solar Telescope, also known as NLST, expected to be completed around 2030 in India. This telescope aims to delve deep into the study of solar magnetism and the heating of the solar corona. Finally, the CMB-S4, or Cosmic Microwave Background Stage 4, will be deployed in the late 2020s in Chile and Antarctica. Its mission is to map primordial gravitational waves and measure the mass of neutrinos. Future concepts post-2030, but relevant. Levoir Oriel and Habex proposed large UV, optical and IR telescopes for habitable exoplanet imaging spanning the 2030s to the 2040s. Athena, set for launch in 2035 by the European Space Agency, is an advanced X-ray observatory designed to study black holes and hot gas in galaxy clusters. The Lunar Crater Radio Telescope is a fascinating concept for a radio telescope situated on the Moon's far side, projected for the 2030s and beyond. Keynotes to consider. Delays are possible. Many projects, such as the 30-meter telescope and the Giant Magellan Telescope, face funding or logistical challenges. Synergy is key here. These telescopes will complement each other, offering multi-wavelength insights into cosmic mysteries. Let me know if you'd like deeper details on any specific project.